D&D on the farm
recording?
RPG. I am recording. Yes, thank you for interrupting that intro. I've been preparing for that all day.
Welcome to D&D on the Farm RPG. I'm Augie, and I'm playing Astley.
Wow.
Just taking over again.
Doing what doggies do.
I'm here.
Man, see what happens when giveaway chat pisses you off? You just come in here and take over. I mean, Oh my goodness. All right. We also have Booban.
Hi, I'm Booban. I'm playing Spectre, the Rabaxi rogue.
And we are hoping Cole shows up at some point. We assume he's stuck in traffic. But we shall wait for no man on this journey. We have important things to get to. So we're going to pick up.
Dragonborn.
What kind of person plays a Dragonborn?
I know.
Right?
Anyway, right?
Exactly.
It's like you can be anything you want. I'll be a dragon. I mean, if you're not Trogdor,
and then not even use your dragon breath until
it's like they take Dungeons and Dragons literally. Like you have to be a dragon.
I think that's what it is.
Even though we don't really go into dungeons.
I'll tell you, we get one more person trying to play a Dragonborn.
I'll lose it.
I might lose it.
I'll vicious mockery them.
Yeah.
In real life.
All right. Well, to pick up our story, the Firewires Adventures Guild had just made a great escape and was on the back of a young gold dragon fleeing from Rick, some of his guards, and they were hitching a ride with the Puffer Gang on their steam wagons. The kobolds had escaped. It had been somewhat of an exhausting battle, and so everybody needed to rest as you decide what to do next. You guys take some time and we'll get a full rest in. And I mentioned, I don't know if we caught it on the recording or not, but everybody is leveling up. We're just going to put Astley and Kakusho at Astley's level 5 because Astley rolled that lucky 100 on Borgen's Will.
Still the tank.
Yep. And Kakusho and Spectre are at level 4. So let's just take a quick moment and go over what the two of you have gotten for your levels. Let's start with Spectre with Booban.
So I went up in my hit points, and I have 23 from my previous 18, and I took my feat of Piercer, which is a rogue feat, and it allows me to increase my strength or dex, which I did my dex, and by 1, and it lets me once per turn when I hit a creature with piercing damage, I can re-roll a damage die if I don't like the damage die, but I have to go with the second option, obviously. And if I hit a critical, I can roll an additional damage die when doing it to determine extra piercing damage. So
extra damage, very nice.
Yeah, just some extra damage. That's it.
Because we do lots and lots of combat.
Oh yeah, we fight constantly. So.
All right. What route did Astley go with Heavy Bard level 5?
Yes. So I'm still the tank. I now have 32 hit points. Aside from spells, the only other thing I obtained was my Bardic Inspirations are now a D8. And I regain all of them after a short or a long rest. So I now have. It's still just 3, but they're D8s.
They're larger die. Yeah.
Yeah, they're D8s.
More inspirational.
And then as for my spells, Belligan let me swap out a spell because that's the thing that bards can do. So I swapped out. I swapped out Silence, which is a level 2 spell for Nether's Mischief, because it looked really fun. So now I have that spell, and then for my level 3 spell, I chose, is it Lemon? The Tiny Hut spell.
Lemon's Tiny Hut. Ooh, good choice.
I love the Tiny Hut spell.
Who doesn't like the Tiny Hut? That's a good spell.
Well,
if you're going to go with the OGL version, they got rid of all of the casters' names on the first play, so it would just be Tiny Hut. You can call it Astley's Tiny Hut if you want.
Oh my god, yes. I'm going to update that right now.
It's Astley's Tiny Hut.
Astley's Tiny Hut.
It can't be Astley's Tiny Hat though, which would be even funnier.
first jingle bard in the farm RPG world to cast the spell, therefore must have invented it. It is Astley's.
Yeah.
All right.
That's about
awesome. Again, we'll catch up on what Cole went with when Cole shows up. Morning comes, crack of dawn, and the dragon is waking up, has terrible morning breath, as is evident to all,
Phew.
being a large creature. And he asks, do you happen to know where my kobolds might have ran off to? I know they escaped, but did they maybe mention where they were going?
They said that the portal was far away. That was all they said.
Yeah, that
very vague.
When a kobold says far away, that could mean a lot of things. I mean, it could be 20 feet down in the ground. It could be miles and miles away. It could be a different plane. It's really vague. They must have left a hint or a clue somewhere to know where to get to them.
Can Ashley try to recall, like, did I see through that the portal thing while we were trying to figure out what we were going to do?
Let me have you make, what do we call that? A
history check?
A remembering check?
It wouldn't be history. It'd be, it's probably insight.
Oh, I hit history anyways, but I got a natural 20. It was.
Well, we'll take the 20.
I hit the wrong. It was, the font is tiny, and I meant to. But I got a natural 20. We can't waste.
I mean, they're right next to each other, so.
Yeah.
A nat 20, and then.
I would also have gotten advantage if it was history, by the way.
Yeah, it was not history.
I would have added twice my proficiency bonus, rather.
Yeah. So when the portal opened up and the fog cloud kind of disappeared, you did get a quick look at where they were running, and it looked like it was a tunnel underground somewhere. So they weren't up up on a mountain somewhere else or somewhere else on plains. It was somewhere where they were in some kind of a cave that looked like it had been probably dug out. It wasn't a natural cave, just the way the stones were cut, and it had torches on the walls and things like that.
There wasn't a monkey door, was there?
Oh God!
There was not a monkey door. No.
Okay.
No, it was not like that cave.
Okay. I relayed this to the dragon. I think they went underground.
Yeah, that sounds like something they may do. It's like, listen, I mean, technically they're my servants, but the priestess did summon me here. I really feel obligated to find him, but I don't know, with that maniac looking for me, that I can really look for clues. Maybe you guys can look for clues and then let me know when you find out where they might be. And in the meantime, I'm going to have to hide somewhere.
Okay. Do you have... Well, Astley pulls out this little... It's... Because Astley has, just as an item, it's a little whistle that only Faye can hear.
Mm-hmm.
Astley kind of shows it to the dragon. Would you hear this if I blew on it?
If I was close, maybe. I'm not Faye, I'm a dragon.
Well, no, only Faye can hear it. And Astley was not sure. Okay. Well,
you give it a blow. He does not hear it. Then
okay.
Like, nope, don't hear that one. Is that a dog whistle? Is it like a certain pitch for dogs?
Something like
similar.
That. How do you want us to signal you if we find something worth your time?
Well, I'll have to hide somewhere where you know where to find me.
Okay.
And then you can find me. Do you have any ideas? I don't know this area.
What about we could send her buddy's cave?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Kusho says, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm pretty good at swimming. Are you good at swimming? He asks, taking over Kakusho. And the gold dragon kind of snorts. I mean, swim, of course. I could breathe underwater. What do you think? What do you think I am? A gold dragon.
Okay. But so what you're gonna have to do, though, because where you're gonna have to enter from is that's kind of like, there might be more of those pirate guys, and we don't want them to see you. So, you're actually pretty close by. So Ashley thumbs through her scrolls, her spells.
Kakusho says, I can lead him there. I can take him to Buddy's cave. We'll have to deal with Buddy. I don't know how happy he's going to be to share his space, considering he wants nobody bothering him. But
Buddy doesn't want anything to do with those other guys. So if they do show up, I'm sure he would help cannonball them out of there.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, but what I'm saying is, I can cast invisibility, so that you can kind of you'll have about an hour to get there.
Yeah, that won't quite get him there, but it'll certainly get him out of the current area without being spotted.
Well,
because you do notice not too far off in the distance to the north, you see some familiar smokestacks out of the sky, indicating that there are steam wagons coming this way.
Oh boy!
And you can probably guess who they are.
Dirty puffers. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So as we figured out, you should have done last time, if Kakusho is riding the gold dragon, then when you cast invisibility on the gold dragon, they'll both
the gold dragon is
invisible.
carrying. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Y'all ready to head out? Well, yeah. We'll figure out how to let you know, because we can't exactly get back in there. But
yeah, no, Kakusho can get back in there if he needs to. We've established he swims well, so he could probably get in, or he can find another way. And either way, once you figure out.
Yeah. Why don't you guys go together?
Where to send him.
And then, Kakusho, you set up a little drop point, and when we find something, we'll put a little letter there, and you can just kind of swim out, look. If nothing's there, you should keep camping out with the dragon.
Just maybe that, or maybe I'll come find you guys if we think it's going to be a while. You might need my help.
I don't know.
After all,
you got to rest up that dragon breath, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Astley casts invisibility on the dragon. Off you go.
All right. They take off.
Shield.
They take off with Rick's shield. Yep. Meanwhile, you guys are a ways out of Redbrook still, away from Jill's cornfield, and there are a couple stacks of smoke rising from the air. There are 3 coming from more north of you guys, and 2 that are more kind of westish, which you can probably guess with a fair amount of accuracy that the 3 that are more north coming this way is going to be Rick and his crew with the puffers, whereas the other 2 is going to be Cecil, Lauren, Jill, Rashida, and AGO7. Agos is with them as well.
All right. Well,
I mean,
I'm gonna retcon that a little bit. The one to the west, you only see 1 smokestack. You don't see 2 right now.
You see 1.
Just 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean we're on foot, so.
Yeah, I feel like they don't really want us now. They want the dragon, right? So the
dragon's not here.
We don't have the dragon, very obviously. So I feel like if they're gonna, they're probably gonna leave us alone for the most part. So let's. I think we should head back to where the dragon was birthed out of the ground and dig around a little bit and see what's around there. Maybe we can find some clues of where that portal. Got off to.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, let's catch up with our friends. I'm saying loosely. I like Lauren and I like Cecil.
Oh, are they on their way back to town though?
I thought they were heading towards us.
Well, they're heading towards you, but you guys are on the way towards town, which is the same direction they're going. You were just ahead of them since you took off on a flying dragon, and they had to regroup.
Can we flag them down?
Well, maybe we'll pass them on the way back.
Which stack do you want to grab? The one that's going to be the crew that you came up with, or Rick with the puffers?
Probably the crew we came up with.
Okay. All right. So you head west then to meet up with a single smokestack. Noticing that the other crew looks like they're coming towards Redbrook as well. As you get near, you see there is only 1 wagon. One of them is not here, even though they both had initially escaped. And you can flag them down as you get close, and you see that Jill and Lauren and Rashida are there, but not Cecil or Agos.
Spectre, I bet Cecil's back at those bones.
I bet you he is also. Yeah, I wouldn't put it
Where's
past him.
where's his steam wagon?
You're gonna go ask Jill.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of get close and flag him down, and Lauren is happy to see you. Jill's not so thrilled.
Ashley
she
doesn't
sees
even
you
look at
guys.
Jill.
Okay. She's kind of giving you the stink eye, but doesn't say anything. Lauren says, "Oh, hey, you made it out. We were worried about you guys. You kind of surprised everyone. You didn't just get out of there with us."
Yeah,
you
you
know,
guys kind of surprised us too with the
we were pretty surprised too.
little mini army.
Yeah, we were pretty surprised too.
Well, I think everyone, but Jill was. Lauren says, kind of looking at Jill. That was definitely
Uncalled for.
a scrupulous move.
We like to call that's a power move there. That Jill decided to pull out of her cornfield.
So worried about all this corn, and then paying more money to that guy
to fix the problem. Jill pipes in.
Yeah, you really fixed the problem, Jill. You fixed it.
Did you fix the problem?
You fixed it.
Yes, I did.
Ashley points at like a very minor scrape on her arm. You fixed it.
Anyway, where did Cecil and Agaz get off to?
Says, well, after we left, and you guys left, and Lauren's responding. He says, Cecil took one of the wagons back with Agaz. He wanted to collect the bones that were still there.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. That's where we need to go.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're headed.
You know the way.
Yeah, we're gonna go check that out.
Can you give us a ride back to town so we can get our steeds? Or how far away are we from Mount Bannon now? I don't even know.
You're kind of in between Mount Bannon and Red Brook at the moment. About halfway, either way.
So
it's not worth it to go back.
Well, yeah. So okay. So why don't we take the steam wagon also back to Mount Bannon?
Steal their steam wagon?
Well, this steam wagon is going to Red Brook.
But what if it didn't?
I don't know if.
Are you going to hijack it?
We're going to take Jill's wagon. No. She's already PO'd at us. I'm not.
Well, Ashley is exclusively talking to Lauren and Rashida.
And they're like, this isn't Dark Heart. We're along for the ride, but Jill's headed back to Red Brook. That's where we're going.
Ashley looks at Jill and says, since you have inconvenienced us as much as you have today, I would appreciate a ride back to Mount Bannon, and then you can do whatever you wish.
She says, then you can walk to Red Brook and find your own ride. You have inconvenienced me more than you know.
Can Ashley do a what's the word? An intimidation check on Jill.
You could try, but Jill's pissed. She's not going to do you any favors.
Ashley's also pissed. Yeah. May or may not use a bardic inspiration.
That's a 10 for intimidation.
Okay, but Ashley's going to use a bardic inspiration. Okay, so it's a 12.
It's a 12.
The one time I need the...
You're trying to intimidate Jill, and Jill's just, Rashida, speed this thing up. And they take off towards Red Brook at a faster pace than they were going.
Spectre's like, who needs them? Let's just walk. We got legs, we got feet, we can do this. Let's go. I don't need Jill. We don't want to make her any more mad than she already is. She's.
And Lauren kind of half blew his back. Enjoy your hike.
Ashley definitely wants to mess with Jill now, but on a future date.
Spectre just starts trudging in the direction of Mount Bannon.
Yeah, Ashley follows along begrudgingly.
All right. It takes a while since you're on foot, and before you get to Mount Bannon, you do see the second cart coming back towards town with Cecil and Agaz in it. And as promised, they had the whole thing loaded up with those dragon bones that the kobolds had assembled.
Ashley flags him down.
All right, Cecil slows down and stops. Says, "Oh, are you guys all right? We were kind of surprised with how that turned out. Jill definitely pulled
Yep.
one out from under us.
She sure did.
Luckily, the bones aren't too dinged up. They had just a few arrow holes in it, but nothing we can't fix. A little plaster.
Hmm.
No one will notice once they're hanging in my museum.
Very cool, dude. But did you notice any like, you know, indication of where the kobolds got off to? I know that you're rummaging around in there. I don't know if you maybe disturbed any kind of notes or you saw anything while you were there before we get over there that we may need to know about.
I wish. I mean, they burned everything down that was there. The priestess hut was on fire. I think probably the cell that we were in that got hit with lightning is probably still intact. But anything else, I mean, the corn was completely toast. There's not much there. It's just ash.
Mm, okay. All
Do
right.
you happen to know anything about, kobold magic, like where they may have gone? It's somewhere underground.
Probably my guess is they retreated back home to wherever they came from in the first place. I don't know where that is. We don't see kobolds here normally.
Mm.
Would you mind just hanging out for like an hour before you head back to town so we can go double check and then maybe give us a ride?
Yeah, we could do that.
Thanks,
All
buddy.
right.
You good with that, Agos?
Sweet.
Agos kind of gives a thumb up.
Cool. Thanks, you guys. Let's
Yeah.
go take a look, Ashley. So yeah, they're gonna go trudge over
Yeah.
and
Okay.
kick around some rocks, I guess.
Do we need to do an investigation?
Let's head up and be a perception check if we're just looking around for something. Investigation is more if we're trying to figure out how something works. In this case, we're just looking for clues. So as you head back to
So
Kobold's
no,
plane.
perception's not my strong suit.
No, it's not. It's not.
Spectre's
So
not
that's a
perceptive.
Well,
5 for Spectre.
if it was an investigation, then
It's
maybe.
not. All right. So you return to the hideout, the Kobold space, and as Cecil had expressed, it looks like everything there was torched or taken, if it was maybe of any value at all. There is a pile of smoldering corpses where the kobolds who had been shot were just kind of piled up and left. The guards who had been shot, other than the ones that were completely incinerated when the dragon blew fire on them, but the other injured or killed had been taken by Rick and his men that were left. So there's not really anything left other than smoldered corpses, ash of whatever else was here that they burned down from the kobold's huts. And you can see the impressions where the bones were at from the large dragon.
Can I investigate the spot where the portal was?
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. Yeah, can we try to do that? See if that gives us anything.
Sure.
What do we roll?
Either survival or investigation.
Investigation, I got a +9.
Well, let me see what's better for me. Neither one. Let's see.
The mid rolls.
Still rolling those mid rolls. A good 10, solid 10.
All right. So you can spot where the portal was at because there's a lot of footprints you can still kind of see in the ground where the kobolds were making their way, and there's some trails of blood still from the kobolds that were there. And then they just stopped where the portal was at. And it's disappeared. And looking around, you maybe can feel and Spectre, not Spectre, but Ashley may be able to feel just because of her attunement with magic. And well, frankly, Spectre is a little bit as well. You can still feel there's a little bit of kind of arcane tingling in the air. There's some kind of powerful magic there that opened this portal, clearly beyond what you would expect the kobold priestess to be able to normally do, although conjuring a dragon seemed beyond that as well, or summoning one. Whatever happened exactly, you're not quite sure. So you can still feel a tingle of that magic, but there's not really any clue as to where it took them beyond kind of what you've already gathered.
And her hut is like just completely incinerated, huh?
Yeah, it looks like they probably burned it down intentionally afterwards. Maybe Rick did out of spite.
That darn Rick.
Maybe we can check the jail cell.
Yeah, we could go look. I have a feeling we're not going to find anything. We may want to just head back to town, but yeah, let's go kick over some rocks in the jail cell.
Do another quick little.
All right.
Astley perceives the jail cell with an 18.
Yes, the jail cell is there. Surprisingly, the latrine pots are still relatively intact.
Oh, it didn't burn or anything?
Wow, great.
Nobody wanted to bother ceramic pots full of crap for some reason.
I wonder why.
Left those behind.
All right. Guess we'll head back.
All right.
You can see, yeah, there's a couple on the walls. There's a couple you'd seen before, just kind of like engravings that I can't remember the guy's. Was it Walter, the prisoner that was there before? I can't remember his name at this point. It's in my notes somewhere.
I don't remember his name. He was
he'd made, but you'd seen those
now
before.
His name was Walter.
His name is now Walter forever. Don't go listen to previous episodes and tell us.
Until next time.
It's Walter.
Yeah, we don't actually care what his name is. So you don't have to tell us. It's okay.
He wasn't thrilled. Yeah, I mean, you'd seen those before, so it's not new. Those are still kind of there, but there's not a lot of clues here. So if there was a clue left, it may be on something that was left behind that's no longer here.
All right, I guess we'll head back to Cecil.
Okay.
Good with Spectre.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go back.
All right. Yeah, you guys come back, and Cecil asks you, "No, did you find anything? Anything that you were looking for?"
Nope.
The latrines are just as the same condition as they were before.
They are. They still smell. I didn't want them. I left them. We just took the dragon bones. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, nobody really wants pots of kobold crap. So.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm going to take this back, and I think my crew's going to be ready to go get that monkey door you pointed me to earlier as well. Cool. You've been great clients.
Anytime, buddy. Yeah. Let's head back to town.
All right. I'm trying to remember. Did Cecil offer you a reward for taking you up to these bones?
Yes.
I think so, but
yes.
I don't remember what was discussed.
There was some reward, I'm sure.
There was a reward. I don't think he specified.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is why I should have read my notes before we start, but I was busy trying to make sure everyone was leveled up and trying to figure out if
I'm fairly certain that he didn't specify.
He didn't specify. All right. So he's going to do this. He's going to hand each of you a bag of rewards, and there's a third one for Kakusho whenever you meet up with him again. And each one has 100 gold pieces and 50 of those ancient coins.
Wow, 50 ancient coins, huh?
Ooh.
50, yep, 50.
Astley takes the 50 from the third bag.
What, he's stealing his rewards?
He won't know.
That's probably true.
At some point, you guys have to, use those to fill your former application. Your charter for the Firewars Adventures Guild.
Yeah, but at some point
we need those for that.
I gave Kakusho some of mine last time, so
I think you gave him smelly incense, but that's neither here nor there.
No, I gave him all my leftovers.
Okay,
I do like that wheel.
Yep. All right. Anything else you want to do on the steam wagon ride home?
No.
Nap.
Yeah. Take a little snooze, a little short rest. Maybe a long rest. Maybe another long rest if it's a couple day trip.
The wagons are going to go significantly fast. Well, this one won't. It's got the dragon bones in it. The one that doesn't went pretty fast. This one's a little bit slower because there's a fair amount of weight on that skeleton. You'll have another rest before you get home for sure.
So I get my spell slot back. Cool.
And this is really the first time you guys have actually interacted with the real Agos instead of the one that was a couple kobolds in a trench coat pretending to be Agos.
Is he all fixed up now?
He looks shiny and new. Doesn't talk, but he can drive the wagon, and he's been doing what Cecil's asked him to do so far.
Oh, that's good at least.
So
Well,
Cecil
it's good to see you back
reprogrammed
up and
him.
running there, Agaz, she says. And she gives him a little clap on the mechanical back.
Mm-hmm. He gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, I like
and
this guy.
That's about the most of his communication at this point.
A robot of few words. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Why he stayed with Cecil instead of going with Rashida and Jill, you don't know. But that's
to lift the heavy things is what Aster is doing.
That's what he did. Yeah. Yeah. Previously Rashida and Jill were kind of the people that took care of him and probably had him commissioned to be built in the first place. But
well, maybe he's mad at Jill too. You never know.
Yeah. Could be.
In his little mechanical heart, he could be.
Cecil
upset.
probably bought him.
Maybe he did.
Probably bought him off Rashida.
Yeah, that's canon now. Cecil bought him. Rashida. If anyone asks, that's what happened. That's what I said all along.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys make it back to town. And things are a little bit different when you get here. Jill's here in town. You can tell that she's back because you kind of see her wagon off in the cornfield. You don't see any of the other wagons, though. Wherever the puffers went, they were headed this way, but they're not still here at this point.
Oh God.
Okay, that's good.
But the town in general, people seem to be just a little bit on edge. They aren't quite as friendly as they normally are towards you guys, even though you were the heroes that made lobster rolls for everybody and helped clean up the river.
Where's Carl? Is Carl anywhere?
You can find Carl.
Yeah, where's Carl?
Carl is in the market.
So goes up to Carl. Hey, what's up? What's up with everyone's tude today?
It's like, oh, you're back. Did you make any new songs?
Not yet. I was a little tied up.
All right. Well, when you do,
You'll be the first.
I tell you, as the president of your fan club,
There's a fan club.
I'll make sure there's a good audience. I'm the president. Yeah.
Do you guys pay any dues to that fan club?
Maybe I should charge dues. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Then I could use that money to make buttons and posters and things.
There you go. You got to get the hustle going.
Yeah.
There we go.
All for
it. That's why you guys are the heroes. I'm just I'm just your biggest fan. A what?
You can make money if you want to.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Carl, why is everybody seem a little weird today?
Well, there's a rumor going around.
Okay.
And it just has people a bit nervous. That evil wizard that was going to flood town?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The ex-mayor? There's a rumor that somebody spotted him.
Uh-oh. Trid's back?
Oh, where?
Somewhere north of town.
Great.
Okay.
People just a little on edge, not quite sure what to make of that.
Well,
he got thrown down the well and then was trying to get revenge by flooding the river, and now people are seeing him again. He's going to be up to no good, we're sure. Just has people a little on edge.
Well, as you should be. That guy's trouble.
We'll keep an eye out, but all right. But that's it. That was all that. That was the rumor.
That's big news for Redbrook.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's a sleepy little town, a little farm town.
It's not every day someone threatens to flood us.
Yeah. All right, Carl. You keep doing you.
I will.
All right. Let's go home.
Let's go get our steeds and
let's go wash up
hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head back to the Firewires Adventures Guild. And the place looks pretty clean and tidy. There's not any new letters hanging up just yet.
Are there any donations in our donation bin?
So donations in the donation bin. No, you don't have any more random crap just showing up at the moment.
Yeah, Trid's out of town, so
He's out of town. Trade is out of
well,
town.
apparently not. But
Yeah.
all right.
So you guys get home and back to your base, and you're starting to just kind of clean up. It's gotten a little dusty in here. You guys have been out for a little while, and you hear a knock on the door.
oh boy. Do you want to
Ugh.
get it or should I? The dragon's not here.
Ugh.
I mean, you have more hit points than me.
Kushow's job.
Ashley just shouts, "It's open!"
Guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah, he's the door opener.
You guys need a new door opener.
All right, Spectre's gonna saunter over and crack the door and shove her just her mouth out and be like, "What do you want?"
Hi. My name's Aster. You might know my dad, Star.
What? Spectre
What?
opens the door a little bit further and is like, "Excuse me? Who are you?"
My name's Aster. You might know my dad, Star. He's kind of a big deal around here.
The wizard?
So what are we see? Who's in the door? Who is this? What is this person? What is this?
All right, so standing in the door is a man. Looks kind of young. Definitely has the look of someone who is not 100% human. In fact, you would know specifically that they're a dragonborn because you know another dragonborn. And they are wearing a wizard's cloak and have a staff. And a gleam in their eye of, I don't know, self-importance. Because I am.
Oh boy.
Kakusho, Ashley just kind of half glances, sees Dragonborn, says, "Kakusho, you're supposed to be in the cave."
Name's not Kakusho, whoever that is. I'm Aster. You might know my dad. He's kind of a big deal. I'm kind of a big deal.
Are you okay?
No. Aster, not K. Starts with an A.
So, okay, let me get this straight. You are Star's offspring. You're a dragonborn. And why are you here? Why are you at our door right now? Spectre looks like rubbing her eyes with her hands, like very, like pressing in hard. And
listen, you should be begging me to join this Adventurers Guild. I am the greatest sorcerer that will ever pass through these doors. You need me.
All right, can you? All right.
Okay. I mean,
give us. You can audition. Show us a trick.
Yeah, let's see some magic from you, Mr. Star's son. She puts in air quotes.
Oh, sure.
Because I'm Ashley. If you're Aster, I also can am I can do the magic. So let's see what you got.
All right, no problem. Esther starts kind of digging around in his pockets a little bit. Maybe it's taking a little bit longer than you were expected for someone that should probably be pretty good at this. Shoot. I know I got a spell in here somewhere.
Ashley Ashley casts Mage Hand, and just picks up Aster's wizard hat and just holds it up above his head.
At that exact moment, Aster casts darkness right on top of himself. Then you feel this giant gust of wind, and then the darkness disappears, and you see him 10 feet away in the door.
Can you put darkness in the chat so we can read it?
I can, sure. I don't remember how to do that, though.
I think you can just click on it.
Yeah, scroll over it and click the little chat button.
The little chat button will do it.
Where are you at?
That's not helpful.
I didn't have time to paste the...
That's all right. That's all right. I mean, you just cast darkness. It just makes the room dark.
Yeah.
Well, Astley has dark vision,
He wouldn't be able to see through the
Yeah,
magical
no, it's
darkness, even with that,
magical.
though.
even though it's superior dark vision.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's magic.
Yeah.
Spectre is a little dazzled. She's all right with this. Spectre's like, okay, you can make it dark in here. That's what, so you want a job?
You can turn the lights off for a second.
I mean, he can reach the torches at least. I can't do that. So
he can open the door for us.
that's true.
You know?
I mean, that's a great job.
Yeah.
We can give you a job.
You can open a door, right? You can open doors.
Why would I do that? And then he just casts Mage Hand and wiggles the door a little bit.
Astley is still holding his hat up above his head and just hasn't said anything about it.
Also,
Astley just hasn't mentioned it.
Spectre also casts Mage Hand and gives his Mage Hand a high five.
Yeah, see, it's not this. Doing it with Mage Hand means that we still have to do it. So we're asking, you can open the door, yes?
We all got Mage Hand here, my dear.
Yeah.
This is like a group of Mage Hand users.
Listen, you don't even know. We tug a ward with a skeleton with Mage Hand, and we won
with Mage Hand. So we're you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want a job, we do need a magic caster. I guess. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring some repute to this group that no one even knew this group needed. It's just going to be so amazing. And not only do I know and am the son of the greatest wizard of all time, I know people. Like, have you ever heard of Lorne? I know that guy. Like, I know him. Like, what's up?
We saw him 2 hours ago.
His BFF or
yeah, we saw him 2 hours ago.
We just.
Yeah, we just hung out with it.
Esther's face looks a little. He's like, he looks a little shocked. Like, I was expecting you to be impressed.
Astley, so who's your uncle again? What were you saying again? You know, you're related to somebody that does magic too.
Oh my goodness! You guys, listen. I am the son of the greatest wizard of all time, Star Murray.
Yeah, okay. We're just busting your butt here. I think we could probably take you on.
You could stick around if you want.
We do need a hand right now.
Yeah, I mean, have you adventured before? Have you been on adventures before?
My pedigree should speak for itself.
Well,
Spectre's just holding her head in her hands.
Yeah, but have you personally been on adventures before? We just need to know what we're getting ourselves into here. Do we need to train? I don't think
I need to have been on an adventure when I know people.
The answer is no. The answer is no. She cuts him off. The answer is no. That's fine. We can train in the field.
Yeah. Astley throws an acorn at him just to check his reflexes.
Oh, great. All right, I'll dodge it. Do you want an acrobatics check? Let's do this. Might throw acorns at me. Not very nice.
Acorn hits him. All right.
Ow.
Well, at least it wasn't an arrow. So,
yeah, this is what we just need to know. We just need to know these things. It's not a judgment thing. We need to know where you're at. So that's where you're at. We got some work to do.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. You can tag along, kid. We always need an extra set of claws.
Yeah, you got to make your own card though.
Yeah, you got to work on your business card.
Astley is still holding the wizard hat and places it over her own gnome hat, and then Mage hands over a few blank Firewire Adventurers Guild business cards. You can just write your name on these.
Oh, great! Wow, you guys, wait, you're gonna really? Okay, yeah, of course. I knew this was obvious that you were gonna let me in. Perfect.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You can't hand them out until after we do good deeds, though. That's kind of
you do it at the end.
You do it at the end as long as the person's not angry.
Oh, Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait till we hand ours out, and then that'll be your cue.
I'll try to remember that. It doesn't seem too complicated. Just don't hand out the card. Or, people do need to know my name. Whatever.
Well, you just introduce yourself. That's fine. You can do that.
Yeah,
Just
you
put
can
out your
introduce
little
yourself,
hand and
but
say hello.
Yeah, or little claws, whatever.
Yeah, you just do that.
Yeah.
It's like
The same
hello.
way,
My name is.
Listen, the same way that you open the door is kind of the same motion to go shake a hand.
Correct.
Yeah. So actually, opening the door is good practice for you.
Yeah, learning and growing every single day. Here.
Yeah. Wax on,
Great.
wax off.
Great. Good. Yeah. I can do this. We got this. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna like fight something? Like need a dragon?
As you ask, you hear another knock on the door.
Cool. You can do your jump right now. Go answer the door.
First
Oh,
test. Second test.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay, listen.
And Aster runs to the back of the building.
Listen. If you want to be if you need to go open that door, you can hide behind it, but you need to open it. You don't have to show yourself.
Just walks up to the door and opens the door.
Ashley
is just like, hello.
Ashley is just sitting on the table with a wizard hat over her gnome hat. Muffled bells can be heard inside.
All right. Spectre comes and opens the door as Aster hides in the back and Ashley does her thing. Franco is at the door.
Oh, great. Hello.
His mail delivery.
Franco.
Sweet. She puts her hand out.
And he reaches in his pouch and he has 3 letters.
Oh, cool.
3. Another 3
Thank
for her.
Because I'm glad you're here. I didn't want to just pin them up on the board. They might get wet, but
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Franco.
And then he hands them over, and then his hand kind of like is held out, like he's expecting a tip.
Oh, she puts an acorn in his hand and closes the door very hard.
No, Ashley runs back over and gives him a couple gold. Gives him 2 gold.
All right. He's much happier with the gold than the acorns.
Asker pokes his head out from the back. He's like, Did you kill him? Was he scary?
I mean, that
terrifying.
Was Franco. He's pretty scary, but he's not.
He works in the town. He works in town hall, so we got to stay on his good side.
Yeah,
Ashley squints at Spectre, an acorn. Really?
Yeah, I think they taste pretty good.
Yeah, but you do. I don't.
It's a good snack. How do you know? You don't know him. I don't know his business. I like him. He might like him. You never know. She just like waggles her eyebrows and like shuffles the envelopes in her hand and walks towards the table.
Ashley just grabs one at random.
Okay.
All right. So I lied. There's actually 4 letters, not 3.
Oh, okay.
Ashley grabs 2 of them.
Wow.
2 for me, 2 for you. New guy can watch. Watch how it's done.
All right. Let me have you roll a d4 to see which letter you're opening first here.
Oh,
Esther pulls out a notebook and a pen and quill and is furiously taking notes as you open the letter.
Natural 4, baby.
All right. The first letter is Spectre opening, or is Ashley opening a letter first?
Oh, I think Ashley's gonna want to open it first.
Ashley is already kind of tearing it open.
Ashley's an impatient person.
All right. Ashley grabs the first letter that has a very official looking envelope and tears it open and looks at it. And it's got a bunch of like big words on it. And after looking over for a minute, you realize this is a court summons.
Ashley
specifically.
Ashley closes the letter and puts it back in the.
Specifically, the summons are to either show up in court at a certain date in 2 weeks or to return a certain piece of property stolen by Kakusho to a certain Rick.
Oh, so it's Kakusho who needs to be in court.
Ashley puts the letter back in. Cast prestidigitation, hoping that it will reseal the letter, and then puts it on Kakusho's pillow.
Okay.
Gingerly, with a little like chocolate on the top too, just to make it look
Ooh, and Andy's candies, like a little mint on there.
Yeah,
little
a little chocolate mint just to make it look like it's a fun letter.
Like it's a fancy.
Yeah, that's
fancy
not.
letter.
Yeah, hey, new
You've
guy,
been
don't you
served.
don't you yeah, new guy, you don't worry about that. That one wasn't even for us. That was for the other guy.
All right. Spectre then opens a letter, and it's in very sloppy handwriting, and it's from a farmer named Semper. And it says, "To the Firewires Adventurers Guild, the evil wizard Trid has returned and has been spotted roaming Highland Hills. Please go kill him." And that's what it says.
Sick. You guys want to kill Trid? I mean,
what's the other letters?
Yeah, I guess
Ashley grabs one more. Oh wait, I already had two.
You have two, yeah. You can.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let me have you just roll a D2, Augie, and we'll see which is the other letter.
Let's just flip a coin.
Another natural 2.
2. All right, Augie. Spectre opens another letter.
Oh,
and
you just double misnamed my character.
I was speaking to Augie, and I meant to say Ashley.
Oh.
Opens another letter, and this letter Ashley happened to grab because it is in a fancy red envelope and has some nice fluff around it. It makes a little jingling noise when you kind of shake it. And
oh no, it's a glitter bomb.
That's fine.
What's a glitter bomb?
Oh, you don't know?
Is that a spell?
I don't know.
No,
yes.
That's in real life. You can mail people an envelope full of glitter.
I think it is a spell.
Aster is taking furious notes.
Ashley opens the letter.
All right. You open the letter. It is in very fancy handwriting. And it says, "To the Firewires Adventurers Guild, I am missing 2 of my reindeer who have been roaming around the town of Redwood. If you could help me track them down, I would appreciate Cupid and Comet's return. Signed, Santa."
Spectre grabs that and just screams Santa as loud as she can. Santa! Oh my god!
Ashley grabs it back and like shakes it so it jingles.
It still jingles.
We have to put this on the fridge. We have to hang this up on the icebox right now. This is like Santa is asking us for help.
Are there little bells on the letter? Is that what it is?
You can't see them, but when you shake it, it jingles like there's magical bells there.
It's magic. It's a magic letter from Santa.
Ashley I gotta know how he did this. I need to know how he made this happen with the jingles.
It's a really simple spell of prestidigitation. I don't know. I think my dad could have done that with his eyes closed. I don't know who this Santa guy is.
You know who Santa is?
You don't know who Santa is.
You're glaring daggers at him.
You're gonna name drop Lorne, but you don't know who Santa is.
She's like squeezing his cheeks with her mage hand. Like, you don't know who he is? Santa?
They don't have Santa in sorcerer school. What?
God, these sorcerers, man. Anyway, he's just only like the coolest.
He is known to give out little snacks here in the tree.
And he's got some reindeer.
Yeah. So
wait,
don't we have another letter?
Yeah, we have one more.
There's one more letter.
Okay. Spectre opens up the last letter.
The real Spectre opens up the last letter. It is written in very nice block letters, almost as if it was typed. And it says, "Memory error, unable to access register 0x007A4, require transistor," and it is signed AG07.
Oh, Agos needs something.
Oh.
He must have just mailed this. We just got back.
Like this day, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we may want to ask him because I don't understand what he's looking for.
Yeah, but Santa.
Also Santa, yes. Santa, I feel like we may want to do it once it gets a little colder.
Well, no, but Santa said that the reindeer are roaming around town.
Yes.
Somewhere near Redbrook. Yeah.
And we're in Redbrook.
But we also are looking for these kobolds, so maybe we should go figure out where these kobolds went.
We're doing like 5 things at once.
Yes. So we're going to put this on the fridge. We're going to put all these on the fridge.
But the Santa one on
the top. Yeah, we'll
in
put
the
that
center.
We'll put it in the center.
we'll spell out Santa. We have little letter magnets now, and they're just going to spell out Santa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like cute little plastic fruit magnets and stuff. Like we got it all hooked up. But like we're on one right now. We'll come back for these.
But technically, Santa doesn't really need his reindeer for a couple months. But
yes.
But
that one I feel like we should wait till it's a little bit, a little chillier when these reindeer are coming out for more snacks when it's a little colder.
But if we don't prioritize Santa, are we going to make them a naughty list?
I don't
What's
think so.
the naughty list?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're probably already on it, honestly.
Yeah.
Just looking at you. You look like you're on it already. So.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go. Let's go by Cecil's house. See what's going on over there. See what Agaz,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So my understanding is you read these letters and you just pick one.
Yeah. Pretty much what we do, and we do them all eventually. But we pick one at a time.
Take priority. Like when we were doing something else, there was a letter about there were some bottles in the river, and then there was something like way cooler sounding.
Wouldn't you pick the one with the person you like the most?
It kind of depends on.
That's kind of nepotism, isn't it? Isn't it nepotism?
And
what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you like that. But that's again neither here nor there.
Everyone's got their flaws. It's okay.
Yeah, you can enjoy nepotism.
I don't have any flaws.
All right, yeah, Agaz is closest. So I think so. Yeah, why don't we go?
We can go see what Agaz wants, but we really should go find these kobolds. But let's go figure out what Agaz wants because we literally just saw him.
And you know what? Agaz might know.
That's true. That is true.
That's kind of the hunch that I'm feeling.
He was around. He was there. For a long time. So he may have an idea. So let's go.
And they were in his brain, his robot brain.
That's correct. Yeah. True.
They were tinkering with him. Okay.
Let's go to Cecil's house.
You guys head over to Cecil's museum, and he's got a lot going on there. He's got a crew getting together with some mining materials, about 6 guys that are just getting ready to head out. You can guess where they're going. He's got another crew. He's got another crew of workers that are working on. They're still unloading the bones from the steam wagon. It is one of Jill's wagons, but Cecil has it for the moment. And they're kind of working on, taking them apart and logging them and getting ready to mount them inside of Cecil's showroom. It's going to be his future museum. And Cecil's kind of running around busily, giving kind of both crews instructions on what to do. And you see Agaz just standing by the door of the showroom, just kind of watching, not really doing anything.
Ashley just goes up. Yeah, let's just give him the letter.
Yeah, we walk up to him and we're like, "Hey, bud, what are you
asking, Cecil or Agaz?
Agaz.
Okay.
Going right for Agaz. And be like, "Hey, buddy, what do you need us to do here? I couldn't really make it out."
Okay, he points to the word transistor on the letter.
What's that? Where do we get it?
I think he's having a problem processing things, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, so you need our help to find a transistor. She's like pointing at the paper. Just like nod your head, yes or no.
He nods.
Okay. Is that going to help you like speak again, potentially?
He kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Okay, shrugging. Okay. All right. And let me ask you another question. You can nod yes or no. Do you know where the kobolds went? If you do, just give me a yes or no nod. And, I'm going to...
Shakes his head no.
Okay, cool. Tight. All right. Well, we'll look for this transistor for you. I'm assuming this is going to help you become back to yourself fully. I think those kobolds probably did a number on you. So you're looking for a transistor.
Well, does Cecil not have one? This guy has everything.
You can go ask him.
Cecil has everything? Is Cecil an important person?
Do you not know? How do you know Star and Lorne, but not Cecil?
Or Santa.
Or Santa. This guy, she's just like shaking her head and rubbing her temples.
Ashley is still wearing the wizard hat.
He hasn't taken it back yet.
No.
Let me roll perception, see if I even bother noticing. Nope, I don't notice at all.
Does not notice. Does not care. All right. Well, let's I guess we'll go talk to our friend Cecil here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cecil sees you guys. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got that letter. Hey guys really wanted it last night, and after he wrote that, he's just kind of been standing there, not doing anything."
What is a transistor?
Aster steps
Do you
up
have
in
one?
between while you're talking. He's like, "Hi, I'm Aster. I'm very important. I know Star Marif."
It's like, "Oh, I know Star."
Yeah. He's my dad.
It's like, really? I
Yeah,
don't see the
definitely.
resemblance.
Well, you know.
Okay.
Ashley's just like pinching the bridge of her nose a little bit. Just
listen. I just want you to know, if you need anything, just give me a holler. I know lots of people around town. Like
Spectre puts her
a big
elbow
deal.
in his side.
Yeah,
and just moves him back.
Ashley just steps in front of him.
Back to the business at hand. Ignore our new party member. He's getting used to this.
He's learning. He's new.
So he's looking for a transistor.
Right.
Do you know where we can find a transistor for him?
And what it looks like? And do you have one?
I don't have one. I've heard of these before. I'd love to have one for my collection.
He needs one for his personal.
He needs one for his personal inside collection.
It's rumored from my understanding that you might be able to find some lost in the desert to the south.
The desert.
The desert.
Oh boy.
The Junlin Desert specifically. But it's kind of dangerous to go out there. You know, the sandworms.
We got like a whole roster of things right now. The desert. I mean, is he? Can you send out a crew there after you're done with what you're doing?
I mean, that's going to be costly to do that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're not wrong.
As much as I'd like to help Agaz, if he needs a part from, you know, that I've heard rumors used to be an ancient civilization of, you know, automaton robots that used to live out there, and you know that's probably wherever the remnants are. It's probably where those parts came from. You know, it sounds exciting, but I've kind of got my hands on a lot of things right now, and don't know. I'm willing to send some people out there to the job that's that dangerous.
All right. Well, we'll keep our eyes out for one and potentially get him one soon. I
wouldn't mind. He's quit following instructions, just standing there waiting now. So.
Oh boy. Yeah, seems like he needs that. Okay. Well, we'll do our best.
Yeah. And remember, Aster,
if you see Star, tell him I could use some more of those. What were they? They were the like ghost cleaners or something, invisible something. Anyway, you know, like the magic force that does stuff for you. I could use some to come sweep this place up. If you see your dad, let him know.
Yeah. Of course. I see him all the time. You'll have him soon. I promise. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She puts
hey,
air
Aster,
quotes around Dad.
Hey, Aster, you know who might be able to actually help us figure this out? Might be your old man Star.
Oh yeah,
Ashley 100% just calls him out. Can we ask him? Where's he at?
I'm out of sending spells right now. I didn't take that. Well, I'll just have to try another day.
So tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I will have to like.
Where is he?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to keep track of my relatives. Do you?
A relative? It's your father. You're his offspring.
You're talking about him all the time.
Air quotes, offspring. She puts the air quotes on it.
Well, I I write letters to my cousins every, I update them on our ventures.
Well, I mean, every family's different.
Yes, I guess he's correct about that. All right. Well, we'll leave your air quote father out of this for now. And, I guess we will try to find these kobolds without him. Also, now this transistor.
But you know what? But Santa, Actually, Santa is pretty knowledgeable and also magic. So maybe he could.
Cecil,
If we
Santa.
Yeah, we got another commission, but you guys were a little bit closer.
You got a
by.
letter from Santa?
We sure did at Jingles.
Yeah, it does.
You want to sell it to me?
No.
That sounds really cool.
No, that's
It's
ours
not.
forever.
It's
I'm
ours.
sorry. You can come over and look
Listen,
at it if
listen.
you
No,
want.
you don't
No.
understand. I need this for my collection.
No.
What's it worth to you?
The transistor?
I would take like
No.
500 platinum.
Aster is not a.
I'm an authorized guild member, I'm pretty sure. I think I signed something. I have a business card. Here's a business card.
Aster is a junior member.
Yeah.
Aster is a junior member who does not have.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
no, listen. If it didn't,
don't
jingle,
get rid of it.
Listen, no. When I pass away, that letter has to it jingles. Do you understand? It jingles.
Why do you think I want it?
Why do you think I want it? Ashley just jumps and all her bells just start.
All right, you don't have to make up your mind now. Just think of a number.
If we need some money, we'll let you know.
Right.
I mean, everything has its price eventually. When we're getting to a spot.
Exactly. All right. With that, I think we are at a great spot to wrap up for tonight.
As we're leaving, Aster looks back at Cecil and winks, and then makes a motion for money.
Ashley trips him.
All right. Before we get into a brawl that ends in a TPK over Santa's letter, we'll say.
No, it's not over Santa's letter. Ashley's just tripping Aster for just being a fool.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. Anyways.
All right. We will say good night and our classic sign off.
Oh,
bye.
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 Yeah.